Uh, Now, before starting today's session, I would like everyone to introduce themselves so we get to know each other and we can collaborate effectively. We will start with Adnya. Adnya, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Can
Yeah.
you hear me clearly?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. I am Adnya Jadhav, currently studying in the first year of BSc Data Science. Currently, I'm in the second sem, and I have explored Azure before, and now I'm excited to explore AWS and Linux as well.
Yeah. Thank you, Adnya. Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh, Now, Anusha, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. Hi, everyone. Am I audible for everyone?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, currently I'm working in the Cognizant. Uh, I have experienced from the clinical data language and also and somehow AWS. So yeah, my passing means like my graduate year was 2020.
Yes.
That's it. And I am from Sangli. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Now, Asawari, can you introduce yourself? You're not audible, Asawari. Your voice is too low. No, you're not audible. Yeah, sure, you can do that. We'll move ahead with Ashish. Ashish, can you introduce yourself to everyone?
Hello everyone.
Yeah.
Hello, am I
Hello.
audible?
Yeah. Yes, you're audible.
Hello everyone. Myself Ashish Pawar. I am currently pursuing electrical engineering at Anna Saheb Dange College of Engineering and Technology, Asta.
Yes. Hello. Okay. So, Avinash, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. So, hello everyone. I am Avinash from Bangalore. I'm working as an associate consultant in Capgemini. I have an experience of around 3.5 years. Mostly, I have worked on data only. Data engineering is my field. Cloud is something that I was missing out. So, thanks to Santanu for inviting for this good program. So, uh, hoping very good for everyone, and let's learn together.
Yeah.
So thank you, Santanu. That's
Yeah,
all.
it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now,
Thank you.
Mansi, can you introduce yourself now?
Hello everyone. You can hear me, right?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. My name is Manasi, and I actually completed my bachelor's in computer science from US. I'm also excited to learn more about cloud. I have 2 years of experience in front end development, but yeah, because of Shantanu, I'm excited to know more and learn more about data science and AWS.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Shweta, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, hello everyone.
Yeah.
So I'm Shweta. I'm final year BTech student specializing in AI and data science. And I'm also passionate about AI tech and all the real world applications. And I'm new to cloud computing, so I don't know anything about it.
That's all right.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Now, Tejas, can you introduce yourself?
Oh yeah. Hi, my name is Tejas Kulkarni, and I've done my MCA from MIT WPU, Pune, and I'm currently working in augmented transformations as a React and Node developer. And now I'm interested to more deep dive into cloud, cloud and
Yeah,
Linux environment. Yeah, thank
yeah,
you.
fantastic. Now, at last, we have Prajot, who is the shining star of this session, actually. Prajot, can you introduce yourself?
Thank you, Shantanu. Myself, Prajot, and I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree, and I'm in my final year. I recently completed my internship from Genpact. Uh, because of the credit goes to Shantanu and Shantanu's father. So
Thank you.
in Genpact, I work in lots of projects. First is GenAI and agentic AI projects. So there I got a lot of idea about how the LM works and how the GenAI works, how the agentic AI works. And when I start from the deployment part. So from the deployment part to the agentic AI is the journey is too great because of the again credit goes to Shantanu and Shantanu's father, who give me the roadmap and right opportunities, and lead teaching me day by day, like all these things. So thank you. That's about myself.
Yeah. So I would like to let everyone know that Prachot over here would be helping us out with every hands-on practice. He has an experience in AWS and DevOps. He is working at Genpact right now as an intern, which would be converted into a full-time employee. So any one of you have any queries or any questions, if I'm not available, you can reach out to Prachot or else Shreya. They would be helping you out. Yeah. Now we will start our today's session. Like first we will understand what is an operating system. So how many of you are aware about operating systems and their types? Hello? Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, I'm.
You're
Yeah.
audible.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you everyone is aware about operating systems, right? Most of
Yes.
you have used desktop operating systems like Windows, Mac OS. Like we have two types, desktop operating systems and server operating systems. The desktop operating systems are Windows, Mac OS, and different types. And on server side, we have Unix, Linux, and their different distributions. So, what is an operating system? We will start from there. So, before we dive into Linux, let's understand OS, which is an important topic. So, it is basically a program which helps us to create an environment so we can run different types of applications in it. So it basically bridges the gap between hardware components and the software applications. I will just share my screen. Give me a moment. So is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the first
Yeah.
chapter. These are the notes I have prepared, which I would be sharing with you, or you can download them from GitHub. So basically, there are two types which I explained earlier, desktop operating system and server operating system. You can go through the differences. Now, this is the history of Linux operating system. Uh, Before that, there was an operating system called Unix, which was created in the year 1969 under the guidance of Bell Labs project. It was completely created using C language, from which the expansion started of Unix language, as you can see. In the year 1991, Linus Torvalds, a student at University of Helsinki, Finland, thought of creating something different. So he started working on his own project, and which helped everyone to invent Linux operating system. So today, every supercomputer or any smartphone or any server in the world uses Linux operating system as their base operating system. These are the differences between Linux operating system and Unix. Right now, we would be completely focused on Unix because Linux is an open source operating system. Unix is a proprietary. You can't make any changes in the source code of Unix, but you can do that in Linux. You can contribute to the Linux community by doing it. Now let's move ahead to architecture of Linux. As I explained, there are four layers in the architecture. At the core, there is hardware layer, where all the terminals, printers, all the hardware components are in this layer. On top of which there is a kernel layer. On top of that, there is a shell, and at last there is application layer. Every application that we use, like we can do like VI editor or web browser, everything comes under application. Shell helps us to interact with the kernel. So it acts as an interface by which we can uh, communicate with kernel. And at the end, kernel does all the work from the hardware and passes us the output, which is required. Everyone is clear on this part, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So now we will start with the basic commands. These are navigation commands and system configuration, system information commands, which are very easy. I believe everyone has created their AWS account, right? Hello?
Yeah.
I have yet to create one.
Okay.
I have already
So how
created.
many of you have created?
Me, Manasi.
I want to create the new one, which is free tier. So I will probably do it after this session.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
By that time, we can start over here,
Yep.
and you can do the practice later after you get your account created.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so after you log into your AWS console, there is an option of EC2 instance. I want you to create an EC2 instance, which is very easy. Just click on launch instance, select the basic configuration of instance, and click on create. So it would create. After that, we will connect to this instance. We need to start it. Yeah,
I think your screen is not visible.
my screen is not visible. Let me check.
PDF one.
Okay, okay. I'll just share my screen once again. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the AWS console from which we would start our EC2 instance. Here we can connect to it. Okay. So this is the console. Everyone can see it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So now this is all the information that is presented. What is the IP address of this system, the time, date, and the AWS URL. We can clear this up with Control L, or we can just type clear and enter. It is all clear. Now, in every Linux command has a command. I'll show you. This is the basic syntax. We have a command. This is a prompt. You don't need to type in hash. There is a command. There are few options which you can use, and there is argument. After that, you can have multiple arguments as well. Now, this command can be anything. We have commands like ls, pwd, tty, who. This is the command. Then options. Options are something like -a, -p, -s. These change the behavior of that command or respectively. And ahead that we have different arguments. Don't worry, we will start from the basics. So this is the prompt which you can see EC2 user, and this is my public IP address. Right now I am EC2 user. I can okay, now we won't be switching to root user. We'll start right now. Basic commands use tty. This command displays the terminal of the current user. Just remember that for now. You can learn every command's meaning later when I share the notes. Okay, then we have who. Now this displays all the current users logged into the system. It is a multi-user system, so multiple users can log in at simultaneously and work on anything in Linux. In Windows, a single user can log in at once. He can do his work. After that, we can change the user. But in Linux, multiple users can log in at the same time. Just keep that in mind. Then we have who am I. Now this is displaying all the details of me, that is EC2 user and this IP address. This is my private IP address. This is the date timestamp and the port I am logged into. Then who am I? Now the difference between who am I and who am I? There is just the difference of space, but this will display only the username. If you add space to who am I, it will display everything. Otherwise, it will just display the username of it. TW. Then we have TW. Okay, TW won't work over here. Yeah, W will work over here. So this will display the details like with the time and schedule. What is the user? Which is the port? What is the login details? Idle, JCPU, eCPU, and what? These load averages and all, we'll understand them in memory management chapter. Now, if you have a command like ls and you enter tab, it will give you different options to complete the command like wh tab. It will give you different options so keep in mind that tab is used to complete the command or see different options available. Now, as I earlier told, Control L is for clearing the screen. It won't delete all the history. It will just clear the screen from the view right now. And if you want to check the history, like which all commands you have run, history is the command. These are the commands we have run so far. So you can check from here. If you forget any command, you can check from here, copy it, and then run it once again. Now we will move ahead with cal. Cal is the command for current month's calendar. We can use it like this as well, calendar for the year 2024. This is the command and this is the argument which I'm passing. I want to view the calendar for the year 2024. It can be any year, whichever you would like. If I want to view a specific month in a specific year, I would do something like that. Cal, month, Jan, year 2024. So it will give me the particular January month of the year 2024. So this is the command, and these are the multiple arguments which we are passing to the command. Everybody is able to understand so far, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I will check commands that are related to viewing system information. So the first one is host name CTL. Now it will display the detailed information about the system, like static host name, icon, then machine ID, boot ID, virtualization, hardware vendor, everything that is related to this particular EC2 instance, it will display it. Host name CTL. Then we have u name -a. Now check over here. This is the command uname. -a is the option. Right. Here we used multiple arguments, and here this is the option. So whenever you want to pass any option to a command, we use hyphen and the particular option to it. So uname -a will display the kernel information of this particular system. Now, just keep that in mind. It will display the kernel information. We will understand what is kernel and how we interact with it later on in the class. Then we had uname -r. Okay. Now this is the information regarding my system, like the IP address and the username. So uname -a gives me kernel information. Uname -r gives me my system information, which is basically just the name and my configuration, basic configuration. Then we have free -h. This will display the RAM information in human readable form. Free -h. Okay. Then we have LSUSB. LS is for list USB is for list all the USB devices that are connected to the system. Okay. Now ls USB, then ls PCI. Yeah. This will display all the like PCI devices connected to the host. Now ls USB, ls PCI, ls CPU, and demi decode. These four commands are very important. Make an extra note of it. Every interview in networking or cloud network engineer, these commands are asked. So keep in mind these commands. Then we have ls CPU. This will display all the CPU information. Okay. Then we have demi decode. Mm, Okay, so this command is not found because we are using bash kernel, and we need to find an alternative to this command. This command is from Ubuntu, which is a distributor of Linux operating system. We'll do that later. We will move ahead with help command, which will basically help you all to understand different commands and take any help that is required. So first command is man ls. Now, yeah, now check this out. ls was the command. Man is the command to get information about the specific command ls. You're getting my point, right? You will get man pages of that ls, like list directory contains, then different options about it. Like if you want information about any command, their options, their arguments, how we can use it, you can just check the man pages of it, and you will get to know more. This is the command man ls. The command can be anything like man pwd. This is the man pages for pwd command. You will get every information regarding it. To exit that page, we use just q. Then we have info ls. Now this will display all the information right from beginning. It is more in human readable format. Yeah, you can check it later about any command that you like. Okay. Man, we are done with man info. Then is what is pwd? I think appropriate. Okay, this command is also not working. We'll start with help. Now you can give any command -- help. This will list down all the options. All these commands man, info, what is, then -- help, or which. These will help you out to understand the specific command, its usage, what are all the arguments you can pass, what are the different options you can give it to. Now we will move on to basic navigation commands. So the first command is ls. ls is list. Root directory control ls. Whenever in Windows, if you want to list any directory, you just go to the folder, click on it. It will give you a drop-down list. What are things available in that particular folder? So here we use ls as a command to view the particular content of a directory. So here I am in root directory, as you can see from this slash. I'm giving the command ls, which is giving me the content of root directory. So here we have bin, boot, dev, etc, home, all these directories and inside root directory. Now, if I want to long list this directories, like I want more information, ls-a. Okay, first we'll understand the hidden files or directories inside it. ls-a will give you all the hidden directories as well. So these dot and dot dot, these were the hidden which were not present over here. So if you use ls-a, you will be able to view all the hidden directories and files as well. Now ll command will do long list. So here you would be able to view the permissions. These are the set of permissions this particular bin directory has. Then we have the user and the creator, the timestamp when this directory was created, and the directory name. Okay, and its particular location where it is located. So ls will give you just the names of the particular directory, every directory or file present in that respective folder, and ll will give you a long list where you can see the permissions, the type of the directory, like if it is a directory, it is a file, then who has created it, who is the owner of the file or directory, then timestamp, and at last its name. Now let's create a directory inside it, or let's move inside one directory. Now, if I want to go inside home directory, I'll use the command cd home. Now, as you can see, this we have changed home from this slash. Now I'm inside home directory. I can view all the contents using ls. Now there is only one directory inside home. Let's move inside it. EC2 user. Now here you just have to type EC and then tab. It will auto complete the command. Now as we all can see, this directory is completely empty. Let's try with some different directory. Okay, boot. Now as you can see here, I am giving a complete path. Here we were using relative path. Here we are using absolute path, the complete one. Now ls. So this is how we navigate between different files and folders to check its content, to view it, and get our work done. I believe everyone is understanding everything, right? Hello?
Yep. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not getting any responses. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we'll move on to now there are a few commands that I would like to share with you right now, but I don't want to run those commands because after running it, it will take a lot of time to start the session once again. These commands are like shutdown. So as you can understand, it is basically used to shut down the system, but only after 1 minute. So it will wait for 1 minute and after that it will shut down the system. If you want to do it instantly, then you can use power off command. Power off will instantly shut down the system completely. There is an alternative for it as well, that is init 0. This will also do the work of power off. It will shut the system down instantly. Now, if you just want to log out, then we have a command logout, or command is control plus D. Now I have typed it, but it is, you don't have to type it. You just have to press control and D. It will basically what it does is it will log you out of the particular session. After that, you can again log in or continue with your. Yeah. Hello. Everyone was able to understand the basic commands that we have learned today, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
do you guys have any questions regarding it?
Could you be able to show that how did you reach to the ECT, like EC2 console, like after launching the instance?
Yeah, I'll show that. Mansi, you have created AWS account, right?
I have.
Okay. Now, actually, this was for tomorrow's session, but we'll cover it right now.
Oh, that's
You
fine.
just, no, it's okay. It's okay. You have to do that because you need to practice it later as well.
Yeah.
So here we will type EC2. We'll click on here. Then we can click on launch instance. As you click here, we have to give a name for the particular. So I'll give it something like Linux server. Now the second step is to select the operating system. For now on, just select Amazon Linux. That is fine. After that, we have to select the Amazon machine image. Please select the free tier eligible one only. We don't need to use any paid high level systems right now. So this configuration is enough. Keep everything same. This is the instance type T2 micro. It is free tier eligible, so keep it same. Then you have to create a key pair. Okay, just click over here, give a name, Linux server, and create a key pair. It will automatically be using that key pair only. It will download a copy and save it in your downloads folder as well. Then create a security group. Just allow everything for now. And you're good to go. Now it will create your particular instance. You can view all the instances from here. Check. This is Linux server. We have created it. Now we have to connect to it. So just select the instance and click connect. So it will start your EC2 instance. Now you can practice any Linux command over here. Just don't forget to stop these instances after the usage because it will keep on running and your free tier would be completed within 2-3 days only. So just stop the instances. You don't have to terminate them every time. Just stop them. It's fine.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome. Anyone else have any questions? Hello,
No.
guys, I'm not getting any responses. Please say yes or no.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, so
No.
okay, so everyone is clear. I have shared the notes on GitHub. I'll share the link. You can download them. They right now I have created notes till chapter 4 only. Tomorrow we will be studying VI editor. It is basically the notepad of Linux, but we need to master it because we would be using it to set up cron jobs, cron tabs, and which is basically automation in Linux. And tomorrow we would be also studying how to create different files, how to view content of different files, and creating different directories. So that's all for today. Yeah. 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 Thank you everyone for joining today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
Yeah. Bye. Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.